Okay, let's start. Let's see if we can beat this game today. I don't know if we can. Let's look at like 2 more streams and we'll be done. Move my bottle all the way so I can see the screen. What did we just do? Oh, we took the fortress.
Your Highness, our capture of the fortress is complete.
Now the path to the Imperial capital is finally open to us. Once we have finished cleaning up after the battle, let's have another meeting to discuss our next move.
Let's have another victory celebration. Every time. Every time we win.
Naturally, but it matters not. Consider this. Once this war is over, the mountain of official business on my plate will be even taller. If I can't handle at least this much, how will I...
Pardon the interruption. We've just received a letter from Margrave Gautier.
Who?
Very well. I will read it at once. I see. It seems the conflict within Fargus has at last come to an end.
Yes, Your Highness.
I didn't miss that much. It was
Margrave
like
and the other
30
Eastern
seconds.
lords are at the center of it, and are gathering the kingdom's military forces even now. They intend to join with the Alliance army and send troops and supplies to the monastery.
What do you know? My old man is really pulling his weight. Did he seem well?
Yes, as well as can be expected.
He's a traitor.
He has taken it upon himself to bring order back to our troubled territory, while His Highness is away.
I am truly in the Margrave's debt. I will be sure to thank him properly at first opportunity. Thank you for the information.
Oh yeah, he's dead as fuck.
Now tell me, did it seem to you that my presence was needed back at the monastery?
Well, I do have a verbal message from the Margrave on the subject.
A verbal message? How strange.
You
The
little
other
bitch.
day, he arrested one of Viscount Kleiman's men. And, well, the prisoner has claimed involvement in the tragedy of Dusker. He has implicated his lord as well.
Go on.
I was told they would be transporting this man to the monastery, along with the troops and supplies. The Margrave said that regardless of the credibility of the man's testimony, how he should be dealt with was your decision alone, Your Highness.
Very well. All that considered, I will return to the monastery at once.
That's so far away though.
Will you come with me, Professor?
Can I not? Oh, I guess I
Thank
have
you.
to. The Indian food was good. Kind of weird on the bread, but it was good. Okay, don't answer me. That's fine. He didn't even acknowledge I said something to him.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Verdant Rain Moon. Our chosen paths. The Kingdom Army has captured Fort Mercius. Managing troops from the now stable Western Kingdom and former Alliance territory, the Kingdom Army returns to Garreg Mach to regroup and reorganize its forces.
What a
With
sad
sufficient
excuse.
might to challenge the Empire, the Kingdom Army finalizes their plans to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
What a sad excuse to hide me coming back to the monastery for the month. Something's happening.
Ah, there you are. His Highness was looking for you. He's gone ahead and started interrogating the prisoner, Viscount Kleiman's man. He said he'd like for you and I to be present as well. Will you come with me?
I mean, it doesn't seem like I have a
I
choice.
cannot overlook your reckless remarks. Are you really so keen to lose your head?
I only did what I believed was right. I swear to the goddess that I'm not lying. Amidst the turmoil of the tragedy, Lady Patricia was supposed to be the only one who was unharmed. We had been given orders ahead of time to not approach her carriage.
Of course not. What would my stepmother have had to gain from such a...
Perhaps Lady Patricia would have done anything to return to the Empire.
to her husband and daughter.
What exactly are you implying?
For the past few months, I've been spying on lords who defected to the Empire in order to investigate rumors about Lady Patricia. Cornelia's words were true. The two of them, I am afraid they conspired together after all.
Enough of this nonsense. You say she wished to return home? That isn't nearly enough reason to cause such a tragedy.
I do not intend to imply that the two of them were solely responsible for the whole affair. They were likely nobles who opposed the king, or potentially someone who wanted to throw the kingdom into chaos. The Empire and people like Solon and Kranya had their motives too.
So my stepmother joined with them to cause the tragedy. Is that what you believe?
Ultimately, this is just conjecture based on the evidence at hand. I have no idea what their true intentions were.
I see. We will hear what this man has to say. For now.
My lord had long felt that King Lambert's radical ways were dangerous. At the time, he was approached with an offer to take part in the incident at Dusker. My lord loves his homeland. To me, he embodied justice. We were only doing what we thought was right.
And so, in the name of justice, he caused massacre upon massacre out of love for his homeland. You murdered your own king, killed our soldiers, and involved innocent citizens. And yet you have the gall to speak of justice!
I am only standing before you now, because I could no longer bear the weight of my sins.
Did you share those feelings about your homeland?
Yes, I believe I do.
Gilbert, lock this man in his cell.
Are you not going to kill him?
I will make that decision once I have had time to consider this man's definition of justice.
Yes, Your Highness.
So about your stepmother?
No, I cannot say that I am. Tell me, Professor, how well do you remember your father, Gerald?
Who?
Soon enough, you will come to understand how painful it is to forget the faces of those who have passed on. To be honest, I cannot really remember my stepmother's... that woman's smile, nor the sound of her voice. I always told myself that I would not allow my mind to forget, and yet, all I can recall with clarity is her gazing away, so forlorn. Did my stepmother wish to go home so badly that she would kill Father and me? Kill her false family? Home, to her own blood. Her true family. I suppose it doesn't make any difference now. I am asking you questions you could not possibly know the answer to.
Oh, mine's on.
I am finished with thoughts like that. I am finally able to go on living without clinging to hate. If I truly treasure those who have died, then I must earnestly atone for my sins. Father, Glenn, all of the soldiers who have fallen, the people of Dusker who still suffer persecution. The only atonement I can offer them now is to take responsibility for this broken kingdom that has been entrusted to me. That is why I feel that I must meet with Edelgard and try to talk to her. Do you think it is a fool's errand? Honestly, I think so too. But I must swallow my feelings and grudges, our whole history really, and ask her about this future that she sees. What she aims for once her domination is complete. What kind of justice she clings to as she fights. And why she felt it necessary to start this war. I believe that asking her these things is the true responsibility I have been tasked with as king. We will march our troops to the Imperial capital.
And kill her.
But before any battle begins, we will set up camp nearby and send a messenger. I will tell her that I need to speak with her in a safe place, without any weapons or troops. As to whether or not she will agree to my request, well, that rests solely on Edelgard. I would like to believe that as well. You know, Professor, when we fought in Ferdiad, Cornelia mocked me and called me pitiful. But even if it is true that my stepmother never loved me, I am not to be pitied. After all, I have allies and dear friends who care for me. And now, I also have you by my side.
I think we just got married. Everyone's goals is okay. Do you have any more support conversations? Ooh, Dudu and Gilbert. Night Squad.
Ah, hello. Dudu, yes?
Finished praying?
I am, yes. You have grown much since I saw you last. You're a man now.
You barely know me.
Ha, good shit on.
True. I suppose we did only meet a handful of times.
As haggard as you look now, you were even worse when I last saw you in the capital.
Haggard, eh? True enough.
Still weighed down by the same regret, I see.
I was unable to protect the king. That is the ultimate failure. One I must atone for.
If you have the spare time to beg forgiveness, then pick up a lance and train.
That would do nothing to atone for the dead.
Your prayers are mere self-indulgence.
You do not understand.
No, I do not. Fargus needed you. His Highness needed you.
There was no other choice but for me to leave. What would you have done if you were in my place? If His Highness had died due to your failures?
If he commanded me to live, then I would live. Otherwise, I would die with him. I have nothing left to lose other than His Highness. Home, family, all but that man I have already lost. You were a knight in service to the king for decades. Not only did you excel in bravery, wisdom, and tactics, but in matters of character, you were an ideal knight, utterly above reproach. That is what His Highness has always said. I have only come this far by modeling my conduct after his stories of you. But now...
Forget those words spoken by His Highness. I am no different a man than I was before, beaten down by sin. Alone and weak. I am lost and irredeemable.
Debbie Downer over here. Oh, we have an A relationship here. Ooh.
Is something
Yeah,
the
Gilbert's
matter?
got some problems.
Your heart does not seem to be in your training today.
You say that,
I'm
Gilbert.
sorry. Something's been bothering me.
Idle thoughts do hinder training. Tell me what bothers you.
You were sworn to protect the royal family.
Oh my god, don't bring this up.
But when we met 5 years ago, you weren't in the kingdom capital. You were in Garreg Mach. What could have made a great knight like you abandon his vow?
That is difficult to explain.
Everyone's attacking
You are
Gilbert.
aware of the tragedy of Duska? When the king's party was massacred 9 years ago.
I am. It affected me too. My brother was suspected of being involved in the attack. And so the church, they...
Forgive me. That must be a difficult memory.
Why are you apologizing? It's not your fault.
I disagree. Had I been by His Majesty's side on that day where I was sworn to be, perhaps His Majesty would not have lost his life, and all would be different.
Is that why you left Fargus?
Yes, you may laugh, but I feel I was responsible for everything.
I would never laugh at something like that. But I do think you should have seen things through to the end. Even if you had to endure dishonor for a while, you could have restored your name. I'm sorry. That was inconsiderate of me. I got carried away by how much your situation resembles my own.
You were adopted by Lord Lonato, correct? I once told you that I wish to protect one thing other than my king, and that is my family. My wife and my daughter, both of whom I left behind in the kingdom. Lord Lonato took up his sword for his son, even if that meant turning his back on the goddess. As a father, I cannot condemn Lord Lonato for raising an army. Yet, perhaps he too lost sight of what should be protected, just as I did.
I don't understand what you mean. What should Lonato have protected?
You, Ash, because you are also his son.
You're right. I think I know what I need to protect now.
My virginity.
It's been staring me in the face all this time.
My
I
virginity.
don't know why I couldn't see it. I'm Lonato's son. His pride and his wishes are my inheritance. Those are what I should protect.
I see. Ash, you will be an excellent knight.
It's too early to say that, but I'm willing to learn if you'll teach me.
It would be my pleasure to oversee the training of a new generation.
Oh, I really want to build a relationship between Eloise and Rossetti so I can hear ghost stories.
Here's your book of fables you let me set it. It was so interesting to learn all about Saint Indec that I read it cover to cover in one sitting.
Impressive. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's this sticking out between the pages? Is this an illustration?
No, nothing like that. I must have stuck it in there and forgotten. Just, give it back, please.
Are you certain this was accidental? It quite fits the descriptions in this chapter. Ah, I see. You included an illustration where you thought the visual would be helpful.
No, not at all. I was just fooling around. I have an overactive imagination, and I forgot to take it out before I gave you the book back.
It really is a lovely drawing, you know. Now that I've seen it, the book would feel incomplete without it. But who is this man next to Saint Indec? I can't help but notice he bears a resemblance to me.
Oh, that's Saint Keyhole. The book describes him as one of Saint Indec's closest friends. I got the feeling he was a very serious man, but also really kind. You know, like you. So that probably explains the, resemblance.
I have to say, I never would have expected to be a reference model for Saint Keyhole. What a curious ambivalence.
What about furious violence?
No, what I meant to say is that I am both flattered and a little embarrassed to be portrayed in this way. Perhaps it is because, in my study of him, I feel like I've also become a friend to Saint Indec. Records show that Saint Indec and Saint Keyhole worked together to achieve great things. If possible, I would like it if the two of us could similarly combine our efforts.
What? How do we figure into this?
We each bear their respective crests, do we not? One might also say that just as I am this book's author, you are now its illustrator. So why don't you do some more illustrations? And color them as well. We'll add them to the book.
You really want me to? I don't know if I'm good enough for something like that.
What about violence? Sets up in flame. Gilbert and his daughter. Okay. We'll explore on the 9th, so I guess we'll just seminar. I need magic. Sure. And Min is taking the class too.
War is an effective teacher.
This'll be helpful.
Oh, motivation goes up for the attendees? That's actually useful.
There must be more I can do.
I'll try to put this to use.
Oh, those are really good skills. Did you only play one game?
I have to ask you.
Did you only win one game? No. I have a tactical question, Professor. Let's say you're leading an army and the enemy, whose forces greatly outnumber your own, has you surrounded. What would you do in that situation? Punch a hole in the formation?
Huh. Not bad.
Mine Wayla's birthday.
Thank you.
I have no business having a tea party with you.
Let's go.
Ready to hop to it.
It went well.
I should make Alois and
That worked out
Mercedes
well.
clean shit.
I always was a quick study.
I've really gotten the hang of this.
Okay, let's change our abilities before we forget. Also give them some combat arts so I can move my people around easier. Bow, Brawling, Faith, Authority. I don't think I need any of those. These should be good enough. Sword prowess. You're still using axe. This should be fine. Axe crit would be good. I don't need lance on him. What are these? Chance to reduce sword, lance, axe, brawling damage by half. Percentage is based on dexterity stat. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well trade that in. I should get sword prowess for her. When using dance, grant dexterity, speed, and luck to an ally. That's pretty good. Range, renewal, faith, magic. No, I don't think we can take anything out for those. Bunch of rallies. I already have rally strength, which is good. Defiant evasion. Oh, let's start in below. Use. Oh, gains 30 evasion when HP is less than 25%. That's okay. If I don't take an action, I get 30 evasion. I think I like that, or I like this better. Reason, Fiendish Blow. Initiates combat, gets 6 damage. Dexterity, pass. Ooh, movement +1. For sure taking that. That should be okay. White magic rain +1. Yeah, you don't need sword. I gave her the wrong thing. What is Wrath? If her HP is less than 50%, she gets 50 crit. Gains defense if she initiates combat. Lower weight, brawling prowess. I don't need faith. Okay, that should be it. Let's explore. Tea of Saints. Who's putting Tea of Saints outside my home?
Okay, I'm thinking...
Sword tournament. No, thank you.
It's very likely if history.
Tenure, the final, but they were countered at a... We spent a lot of time.
Where is everybody? We'll go up here first.
Professor, here we are, facing the final battle with the Empire.
Final battle already.
It's been a long, difficult struggle. We have to get Lady Rhea back. And we have to crush the Empire in the name of Captain Geralt. He's watching over us now, protecting us. I know he is. Here we have... He's what?
He's got nothing for me.
Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is to come.
Dear goddess.
It's Rhea.
Dear goddess. Yes, I was praying for your safety.
My safety.
I'll do all I can to survive. But please, please don't die out there, Professor.
I don't know why you're concerned about me dying.
Well... Professor!
At last, it's time to face the Flame Emperor, Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
Everyone's bent on revenge.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, Professor. I've avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility, swore never to return. Now here we are, to return in this manner. Well, I can't say it is something I ever imagined, especially as I'm returning to end the Empire. What a strange feeling, breaking one's history.
I just realized in the next playthrough, if I can carry over my stats, I could basically recruit anybody. Except for the stats I didn't train in, of course, but I mean, I could just train in the stats the next playthrough. And then hopefully be able to recruit everybody by chapter 2, so I don't have to kill anyone. Except Ignis.
Really?
Uh-huh, really. Oh, they'll 100% carry over? Okay.
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
Do you buy specific stats, or do you buy like your current stat? Like, is it like Tails kind of buying?
Well, life can be tough, you know. But if you've got your friends to help you through, it can be a lot easier. Maybe you butt heads sometimes, but that's okay. That's how you build bonds, right? And I've got friends, Professor, plenty of those. It's true love that seems to have passed me by.
There's still hope.
But where is my true love to be found? Where is my ray of hope? At this point, you're the only man who pays attention to me. I guess I'll have to take what I can get.
Interesting. So you can only buy them one at a time.
Well...
I guess I'll have to see when I get to there. I'll guess I'm not in a rush.
Could I try?
Ah, fuck it. Let's go to the cathedral.
Fighting in the capital? Ugh. And
we're fighting against Edelgard. Double But with you leading us, Professor, I know we'll win. Yeah! Woohoo! Fighting!
Oh, Professor level will be
I'm a little
super
scared,
handy.
to be honest. I'm just shouting to relieve the tension, but I'll be fine.
Well, it looks like we're nearing the end of this struggle. I'm sure Lady Rhea is on tenterhooks waiting for me to swoop in and rescue her.
Doubt it.
I was just kidding. Pay me no mind. Lady Rhea's not waiting for me, I know, no matter how much I might wish she were. She's waiting for you.
Oh, she sounds sour. She should be.
Hey.
How can I convince someone who is working himself sick to take a break? That's doo-doo. Physically restrain him. Doo-doo like that response.
Hey, you.
Let me consider.
I believe in you, but please ensure that His Highness survives as well. Fodlan's future would be in peril if we lost him. I would not be able to go on.
I got it.
Thank you.
It matters not how just our cause may be. In the end, war is nothing more than organized murder. I understand the desire to reach a conclusion, but we mustn't overlook the sins inherent in our deeds. Sorry. I have a tendency to preach. We have lost so much, and in return, we have taken much from our enemies. I pray we can put an end to this cycle of violence.
Then what's the point of having a knight?
Professor, our next battlefield will be the Imperial capital. There will be no turning back. If you have any unfinished business here, you had best settle it before we depart. I knew I could count on you. Good luck.
Why is everyone talking like this is the last battle? I don't like it. It might be.
He intends to speak to the Emperor? She's his stepsister, I know, but this seems risky. I know that. If the two can settle this diplomatically, that would be the best way out of this mess. No more bloodshed. Let's just hope he doesn't become so overwhelmed with emotion that he's unable to strike her down, should the need arise.
One more after this, so 2 chapters is what you're saying.
A moment, please. Professor? I've been thinking about how we've got our own ideas about justice.
Alright, so I'll pace this
So
off
does
for
the
the stream then.
Empire. And what's coming? It's not just a battle between us and them. It's our ideals that are fighting. Whoever wins will say they were right, and the other side was wrong. And I get it. That's how it goes. But nobody's willing to talk or compromise. So we'll fight to the death to prove the other guy's wrong.
Have you listened to
It won't be an
Dimitri,
easy
you idiot?
battle, but let's make sure we come back alive. Right, Professor?
I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Literally, even fucking Felix is like, yo, I think talking about it is a good idea. So Van's like, are we fighting or what? Also, Fortress, impregnated.
Yes. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Momentum's really picking up for this final battle, huh? Even I'm starting to feel tense. Me! Enbar's history goes back 1,400 years. That even predates the founding of the Empire. It's one of the sacred sites of the Seros faith, so it's a pretty big deal. But hey, no need to worry about the monastery while you're fighting the final battle. I've got it covered. I'll defend it to my last.
Everyone's over here talking about final battles and shit. I'm trying to get married.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Actually, we should hurry through this because we have a lot of stories to go through. Support conversations.
Hi there.
Almost voiced by Shantae. That would've been cool. I hope there's an option to carry over all my items.
No.
Okay, guess not.
Pardon me.
Professor! My mother might be in the city. I don't have many good memories of her, if I'm being honest, but she's dearer to me than my father. If you happen to see her, please make sure she's not caught up in all the fighting. She's only a civil servant, so hopefully she takes a cue from her burning and stays inside.
Oh, there's a lot of items then. That's fine.
Professor, returning to the monastery brings back so many memories from 5 years ago. Hard to believe we only spent a year together here. So much happened that it felt a lot longer than that. But it was all so exciting and so much fun. Honestly, I think those memories are what's kept me fighting this long. What was that year like for you, Professor? I don't think I could ask for a better answer. Let's all do our best to survive this, so we can come back here when it's all over. I know that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, a bunch of mega weapons. I can't imagine Edelgard. Was it Edelgard voiced by Shantae, but in like the Shantae fashion, or just the voice actor?
Oh.
Because I'm imagining Shantae's voice, and I don't think that would work with Edelgard. Anyone here? Nope.
Professor!
Eat something.
Once you set out on your next mission, you won't be able to have a proper meal for a while, right? You should eat up while you can. Build up your physical strength to prepare for the mission.
Is that Riley?
Once you set out on your next mission, you won't be able to have a proper meal for a while, right? You should eat
No, I don't think that's Riley. I think Riley's someone else. It's close. Oh, it is Riley? Flame. Actually.
I never thought I would be able to enjoy a meal with my friends again.
No one is to blame. But yes, we should eat together more often.
I'm pretty sure I got someone to blame for that one.
It's, yeah.
Since I lose my items, I'm not worried about all the cooking stuff. Or what materials they are. I will cook with doo-doo and try to raise strength as much as I can. Rip. Let's take a look at this. I'm curious.
Go ahead, give me orders. It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
Oh, that's cool.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher. The crests are to blame.
I'm really curious to see what the red side is about.
I enjoy cooking.
I enjoy cooking. But the crusts are to blame.
You see...
Is that everybody already? Oh, never mind. They're right here.
We'll be heading for the capital soon. So much rests on this moment. Will the war really be over if we take the capital? You're probably right. But we'll get there eventually. I truly believe that a peaceful future is waiting at the end of all of this. I hope this is the final battle. Don't you, Professor? When the war is over, everyone will be busy with their own lives. But let's all meet up
look at
again
them studies.
someday, right here at Garreg Mach. You, His Highness, my father, our monastery friends, the knights, everyone. It was just a silly whim I had, but I really love it. Oh, and I'll bake a bunch of desserts for it. Reunion sweets. All we have to do now is win. Let's get to it, Professor.
She's got like a death stare going on. Alright, since I'm pretty sure we have this S conversation in the bag. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
I hope this is the...
Just in case.
Thank you.
We want a tea. Before the final battle.
Hello there. I love this. Thank you. Ooh, it's piping hot. Huh?
Oh, things that bother you.
Okay. Huh?
Close call.
Wow. Huh?
Allies?
Wait.
Okay, I tried.
When I'm with you, I feel like I can be myself.
No! Sip tea. I'm trying to talk to you. God damn
Thanks
it.
for the treat.
I hate tea times.
Right.
What should I do for the last one?
Professor.
Alright, first person I see. Actually, just kidding. I'm gonna Bernadetta.
Professor!
I know.
If you happen, she's only... So much!
The tea times are so bad, I don't want to marry you anymore. Did you put the Tea of Saints?
I don't know if this is any fun for you.
Thanks so much!
She did not. Drink it faster.
Still too hot. Huh? I see. Huh? What?
She's like, lol, what?
Huh? Yeah. This was great.
Let me quit. Let me quit. Oh, wait. Who's up here?
Professor, okay, when can we finally put this dreadful war behind? I want to...
Okay. She looks so sad. I'd be too if I were her.
It went well.
Oh, I should craft a ton of shit for the final battle. Well, the last two battles. Everybody rest.
Thanks.
We'll have to do better next time.
You bitch.
Is this what success feels like?
Some new insight.
What's the sword at now? S. Okay. What do S plus gets me? Let's go do the blacksmithing now while we're at it. Let's forge some shit. I can't forge any of this. Okay. Interesting. Guess we'll just repair everything then. That's the way they want to be. It's maxed, so I should be able to make special weapons with the rusty stuff now. Oh god. Oh thanks. I probably could have upgraded that. No, I can't. That's fine. Yeah, I should do this first while I have the items. Rusted bow is just silver bow. Rusted lance. $17 might. Hold on. Do I have another rusted thing? Sword of Zoltan. I forgot I had this. Wood steel. Cursed Ashia sword. God, look at the crit on that shit. That's so ridiculous. This blade inflicts 5 damage on its wielder. Oh, that's why. Do I have any other rusted shits here? It's not Brave Sword. Oh, Brave Sword Plus. Nope, okay. So we'll go find the rusted. Where'd it go? Rusted Lance. Yeah, Curse Sword plus renewal, and they just, whatever, mitigate the damage. I did like that other thing I saw. Where'd it go? What was I looking at? Yeah, I'm gonna up this. Alright, let's get people their stuff. Your sword is... dexterity and resistance. Yeah, just eat them. Sublime Creator Sword. I cannot wield this. Ingrid, do you want the super spear? Fuck, what's it called again? Oh, this one. 17 and 10. It's also 17 and 10. Crest Bearer can use Firequake? Yeah, but this has 2 range. We'll store this. We're gonna take a chest key. Fuck, I took another one. Even though we're at the end of the game, I don't think it really matters at this point. You don't need a weapon. You don't need a weapon. Your axe is fine, surprisingly. Oh, should we give her better gauntlets? What kind of gauntlets can we get you? Gauntlets. Training gauntlets. Silver is the highest I can go. Can I forge anything off of those? No. Okay, we're just gonna repair it. Yeah, well I think everyone's good. I don't have anyone else who can use a sword well, except for Annette, so she doesn't really need a sword. So I get a Master Seal if I beat the sword tournament, but I don't really need anything. You are actually not good enough, no. Not for that sword. What is your stats? Yeah, you have a B in sword, and you need A. Unfortunately. What are we gonna do? Rest? Might as well just rest. I like how there's a birthday after the quest. Yeah, I understand having to train other things because of, there's no way to just bump up sword all the way by just talking to everybody anyway, so whatever. I like how it's a birthday at the end of the month after.
Professor, do you think Edelgard will show up?
She will. God said so.
Well, well. It's been a long time, Professor. And hello to you too, Dimitri.
Now go to bed.
Edelgard, I did not think you would actually accept my request.
Call it a win. Well then, what did you want to talk about?
I will get straight to the point. Why did you start this war? There had to be a way to change things in your territory without the need for so many senseless casualties.
It may be hard to believe, but this is the way that leads to the fewest casualties in the end. Don't you see?
How could I? Countless people have already lost their lives in this conflict.
The longer we took to revolt, the more victims this crooked world would have claimed. I weighed the victims of war against the victims of the world as it is now, and I chose the former. I believe that I have chosen the best path, the only path.
Even after seeing the faces of those who have suffered the ravages of war, you would still force them to throw their lives away for the future? You are obsessively devoted to this war, and deaf to the screams of its victims. You cannot change the cycle of the strong dominating the weak with a method like that.
You're wrong. That very cycle is exactly what I have devoted my life and my power to destroying. If after all of this, you believe the weak will still be weak, that is only because they are too used to relying on others instead of on themselves.
Yes, perhaps someone as strong as you are can claim something like that. But you cannot force that belief onto others. People aren't as strong as you think they are. There are those who cannot live without their faith, and those who cannot go on once they have lost their reason for living. Your path will not be able to save them. It is the path of the strong, and so it could only benefit the strong.
So you consider me strong, do you? Even if one clings to their faith, the goddess will never answer them. Countless souls will be lost that way, living without purpose.
What up right here?
And I can be counted among those who have died that way as well. But that's why I must change this world, on behalf of the silent and weak.
And do you intend to become a goddess yourself? Will you steal the power to take action from the broken-hearted masses you claim to defend? The ones who can truly change the way of the world are not the rulers, but the people. Pushing your own sense of justice and your own ideals onto even one other person is nothing more than self-righteousness.
Maybe it is self-righteousness, but it doesn't matter. Someone has to take action and put a stop to this world's endless, blood-stained history.
Do you not believe in the power of the people to join together and rise up? Humans are weak creatures, but they are also creatures who help each other, support each other, and together find the right path. I have learned that humans are capable of all that from the professor and from everyone in my life.
I doubt a highborn person like yourself could know how the poor feel or what motivates them. This is nonsense, though I'm finally starting to understand how you feel. But that makes it even clearer to me that we can never fully understand each other.
I feel the same. I finally understand what you believe is right.
Goodbye, Dimitri.
Wait, Edelgard. There is something I must give you. This is for you. Use it to cut a path to the future you wish for. And I will rise up to meet you there. Elle?
Elle! So it's true. You're really going away? Going back home?
Man, he's like a little punk-ass
There's nothing I
bitch.
can do about it.
And her
It's
hair
all
is brown.
happening so fast. I'm as surprised as you are.
Elle. Here. I want you to have this. Elle, listen to me. No matter how hard things get, you can't give in, okay? You've got to cut a path to the future you wish for, no matter what.
It's a dagger? Why would you give me something like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to give you.
Edelgard, what are you doing? It's time to go. Hurry and get in the carriage.
Oh, I'm sorry,
He has crewed
Uncle.
the carriage.
I have to go now. Goodbye, Dimitri.
Actually, he needs her to crew the carriage because they both went
remember
once.
now. You gave me a dagger all those years ago.
I'm still sorry about that. I should have given you something that would have made you happier.
Perhaps. At the time, I was quite flustered by such a dangerous gift. I left without giving you a proper response, and that was the last time we saw each other.
True. It is a sweet memory, with a bitter ending.
I'm afraid it will do no good to reminisce, Dimitri. That girl you knew back then is gone, as good as dead. But I'll tell you now what I wasn't able to tell you back then. Thank you, my dear forgotten friend. Because of you, I never lost my heart. As for the future, that will be decided in battle. King of Fargus, as the Emperor, I shall await your arrival in Inbar.
It's okay, Dimitri. You won't have to kill her. Flame will kill her. With a decisive battle ahead, Justin can visit the cemetery.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
I don't know, man. She might say no because she's just not there. Oh boy, I kind of want to, but I also don't. You know what? We have a save file. We're gonna do this right. Okay, so we're actually going to a different save file. So the A supports, I did a little bit of reading on them, and it's the calculation is really fucking bad of how you want to pair people together, but I don't really care how people get paired together. Obviously the people who have A supports together will get paired regardless, unless they have A support with other people. That I think it's based on their overall relationship, because I think they can keep building relationship after A support. But I think we should just watch them all anyway. You cool with that? I'm on 9, right? Okay. What'd you say? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll watch Level tonight if it snows a lot. Yeah, the A supports are weird, but I mean, might as well just watch them since we have them. So.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Though they are still deep, these are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
Dedue, you say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
Marry me.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, Dedue, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Duscur blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Duscur and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedue. Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Yo, Eric, friend zone.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
So wholesome. Wholesome doo-doo. Also, can I do this yet? Your bond with this person is too deep. Fuck off, Sylvain. And Leone. Ooh, I want to see where this goes.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me. And they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
Open your eye. Singular. Oh, we didn't get the flame. That's fine.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
No, I just put my hands together.
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope that...
I just thought of a stupid joke. What are the names of her gauntlets? One is Child's, the other one's Play.
They all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. Who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri?
continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
A-rank support friend zone number 2.
I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes. I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together. Just the two of us.
Can't tell if friend zoned.
Spared again.
So it would seem. I told you that you were extraordinarily lucky.
Sometimes I think that must be true. But why me? Is this the goddess's way of telling me to make something of myself? There are so many others who are much more deserving of life.
I often think the same of myself, especially after battles where many lives were lost. But I must go on living. I cannot give in to death so readily. It is my duty to atone for my sins and to pay for the lives I've taken. I suppose that must be why the goddess allows me to live on.
Is there a reason she allows me to live?
Only you can know that. But I believe there is a reason. Marianne, life is difficult.
It is a burden. It feels terrible to continue standing when so many others had to fall.
If that is so, then carry on as you are. There is no need for you to force yourself to smile as your soul bleeds. But please, whatever you do, do not give up on yourself or your precious life.
What do you mean?
If you were to die, I would be devastated.
You never have been easy to read.
Is that so?
Everyone says that I need to cheer up. But you may be the first person to tell me not to. Your life must also be difficult for you to understand my position.
So it is. I often feel I am not strong enough to live it.
I think our difficulties have brought us closer together.
Do you?
Absolutely. Please, Dimitri, promise you'll live through this war and long after. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you.
As long as you are carrying on, I have yet another reason to carry on myself. I promise to the goddess of Fodlan that I will never give you cause to despair.
Oh, Didu! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd. Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too. The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands. It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it. Anyway, what are you praying for?
For peace to come even one day sooner.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Didu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
To Dusker? There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
You really think so? Then I hope the war ends as soon as possible.
Tomorrow.
As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers. We'll pray that she watches over and protects us while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting. We should pray to the Dusker gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Which of the Dusker gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war, or just the god of war.
Come on, what were you going to say?
The god of anal.
Oh, I know. It's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
Close to anal,
I knew
yes.
I was right. You taught me so much about your gods. So let's pray. For the end of the war, and for our safe travels to Dusker.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
What is it, Annette?
I completely forgot that it's my turn for kitchen duty today. Huh? Did you do all the kitchen prep already?
Kitchen duty is mine today.
What? But, oh, did I get the day wrong?
Yes, yours is tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow, I really am something else.
These things happen. Is something funny?
Oh, no, I was just happy. So, you probably already know this, but my uncle is really strict. He wanted me to be perfect at cooking, studying, cleaning, washing, everything really. He said if I wasn't perfect, as a knight's daughter, I'd be devaluing my crest. Whenever I messed up, he looked so mad, and he'd sigh like he just lost his faith in humanity.
That is harsh.
Oh, I know he loved me and all. He was just kind of scary. But you've helped me out and been patient with me without getting mad. I'm just so happy. Thank you, Dedu.
I have hardly done anything.
You know what? You remind me of my father.
Oh, that's not good.
Of Gilbert.
You look scary at first glance, but you're actually really kind.
Is that so?
Oh, right. Let me help you with something, if that's okay with you. What are you cooking today? Hopefully I can chip in.
It is a meat dish from Fargus.
I'm still a complete klutz, so I'm not gonna be in the way, am I?
Not at all. I was hoping that the food I made would bring a smile to your face.
Oh, wow. That's...
God of anal.
Well then, I can't wait for dinner time.
Good.
Art frames, I don't know what your story is. I'm gonna save. Good God, we have so many still to go through. But that's okay, because I get to stay home from work tomorrow.
Dedu? Are you okay? You look unwell.
Ingrid. Is my face frightening?
What? I mean, or sort of? Or not exactly. I wouldn't use the word frightening. Aggressive, maybe? But it's really nothing to worry about. Why? Did someone say something cruel?
I made a village child cry.
Oh, I see. Let me guess. You feel like you look frightening, so you walked around with a smile glued to your face.
How did you know?
I'm starting to understand how you think. The thing is, forced smiles never work well. They usually just end up making a person look creepy and insincere.
I see. Duly noted.
To be honest, when we first met, I was pretty intimidated by you. Not because of a smile, but a lack of any emotion whatsoever. And you so rarely spoke. I had no idea what to make of you. But that's only because I wasn't making an effort to get to know you, because you were from Dusker. As I started to get to know you, to understand your personality, I realized what a fool I'd been.
Personality.
You may come off intimidating, but underneath that cool exterior is a kind, loyal, and noble person. A really wonderful person. In a certain regard, you are one of the knightliest people I know. What is it?
Wonderful person. This is the first time anyone has ever said a thing like that to me. It is rather awkward.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Which it kind of is, now. Ugh.
Well, let me know if you need anything.
Yes, of course. Same to you, Dedu.
God, I'm so curious to see who everyone gets paired up with. Oh, Flame is another cooking thing, right?
Hello there, Dedu. I just want to say that I am really terribly sorry.
For what?
I tried to cook on my own. It was an absolute disaster. Adding that seasoning. Adding all that seasoning. What a mistake.
Mistakes happen.
But Chef, that is, Dedu, I defied your instructions. Quite blatantly, I might add. I tried to cook before I had gained mastery over the tools. I have been a terrible student. Are you going to stop teaching me now?
Is that what you want?
Not in the slightest. I desperately want to learn from you.
As you were, then.
Truly?
You have not disappointed me. The food itself tasted awful, of course, but there was more to it than that. I could feel the thought you put into it, the wish to please others, to be faithful to what you've learned.
You actually ate the food I made?
I did.
And I hated it.
The ingredients were chopped to perfection. You also seem to have learned how to handle fish without my instruction.
I learned by watching you.
You have talent. One day you will surpass me.
I was certain you would be angry with me. It is decided then. Someday, you will exclaim that something I made is delicious. I do not quite know how many years it will take, but I am willing to rise to the challenge. Please help me get there.
I will. However long it takes, I look forward to it. Now, your next lesson will consist of the selection and seasoning of ingredients.
Of course, Chef. Dedu, rather.
Call me whatever you want.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Oh, this is so exciting. Let me see. Chef Dedu, Master Chef Duda, oh, Supreme Chef Deddy Pie.
Deddy Pie?
I suppose I've already committed.
Oh, I know! Chef Deddles!
You can't say that. Chef Deddles? That's too close to another word. I don't like it.
Excuse me, Ash. Do you have a moment? I finally managed to finish cooking a dish, and I would love for you to have a taste.
Sounds good. I'd be happy to. Wow, Mercedes. This is delicious.
I used that herb you suggested. Boiling it gave off such a lovely aroma. I think I used the right amount of spice, too. Even I could eat it without burning my tongue. I'm a much better cook now, thanks to you. I hope you can continue teaching
All these
me.
cooking parts. Jeez.
Oh, definitely. I should thank you, too.
Thank me? Even after all the trouble I've caused you?
Seeing you persevere has made me really happy. In fact, you've reminded me of someone I cared about a lot.
Oh, someone you cared about? Romantically? This is all so sudden, Ash. I don't...
I didn't mean it that way. I was actually thinking about my brother.
What a relief. I didn't even know you had a brother.
He was the son of Lenato, my adoptive father. I always called him my brother, though. Failure never got to him. All he'd ever do is laugh and try again. Whenever I was feeling down about a setback, he would cheer me up. He'd say something like, "Don't worry, we'll tackle it together next time." I was always happy to have him around.
He sounds like a wonderful person.
He was. And I get the same feeling from you.
I've done nothing but bother you with frivolous little things. I'm sure I could never be like your brother. But I'd like to stay by your side, if you'll have me.
What do you mean?
I want to be there to help you in times of need, or to cheer you up when you're feeling down. I should be able to manage that without doing too much damage.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you, Mercedes. I know I can rely on you.
You think the voice actor tied or put a nose or a hairpin? Not hairpin, a clothespin on his nose?
Almost forgot how spooky this place is. I don't know if I can do this alone. No, I've got to. What use am I to anyone if I can't even handle an empty tower? Here goes.
The doll from my father must be in there, but I'm too scared to go looking for it.
Annette!
Ash, what are you doing here?
Oh, here, I got this for you.
My doll! You went back for it? But why?
Your father gave it to you. I know you said you'd throw it away, but you can't just toss out something so important.
Ash, thank you. I'm so happy. To be honest, I didn't have the courage to go back in there to get it myself. But thanks to you, I didn't have to. And you're afraid of ghosts, right? Were you okay in there all by yourself?
Well, not really. I tried my best not to think about it. My legs shook whenever I did.
Oh, poor Ash. You're safe now, I promise.
Knock it off, would you? I'm okay now. But I'm glad I could help you and see a smile on your face. Look at me, though. A grown man, scared of ghosts. Pathetic, right?
No, I don't think that at all. I think you're something special, Ash. You were really brave, and all for me. That wasn't an easy thing to do. I'm in awe of you.
Thanks. Maybe there is still hope for me as a knight.
Yes, I'll gladly attest to that. I'm sure you'll be a splendid knight. Maybe you'll even outdo my father.
Well, that's a frightening thought, comparing me to someone like Gilbert. But it's a happy one, too. It makes me want to work that much harder.
That didn't end how I thought it was going to end. Oh, this Marianne one, though.
There you are, Ingrid.
Whoa, hi, Ash. You seem excited. What's that you're holding?
It's a dildo.
A book I found in town. I bought it for you.
For me? Ash, this looks very costly. Antique books like this are never cheap. Wow. The cover is stunning, and the binding is still in fantastic condition.
I drove a hard bargain. Still, I'll probably have to cut back on my spending for a while.
Why did you go to so much trouble?
It wasn't easy, but as soon as I came across this legend, I knew you had to read it too.
Well then, I will read it. Oh, the knight on the cover looks striking.
Fascinating, right? I was captivated from the moment I laid eyes on the cover.
There's an aura of stoicism intermingled with beauty, even amid a gruesome battle. Wait, looking closer at the face, this knight is a woman.
Yes, and she was a real historical figure.
She was born into a noble family and bore a crest, but she was accepted into the king's service as a knight. She fought in many battles at her king's side, serving him all her life as his right hand. Oh, sorry, I've said too much. I didn't mean to spoil the story for you. I'm just so excited. I hope you enjoy it too.
Thank you for the encouragement, Ash. Living as a knight is certainly not an easy task. I know it will mean much pain, strife, and heartache. But I still want to pursue that dream. Talking to you has reminded me. I'm not the type who gives up easily.
That's the Ingrid I know.
So to start, I'm going to read this book.
Great! When you're finished and freshly inspired, we'll talk about becoming knights. Not the ones in stories either. The real thing.
I look forward to it, Ash.
Doesn't read the book. Alright, Marianne.
Oh, Marianne. Are you confessing again today?
No, I was waiting for you.
For me?
I wanted to apologize.
Oh, looks like 5-star Zelda raid happening right now.
But I just avoided you in return.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. I only wanted to give you some advice, but I ended up running you off.
Can I tell you something, Ash?
Of course.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You said that my crest is an extraordinary gift, but I don't agree with that at all. Don't people have more important qualities?
What do you mean?
Like, how much we help those around us. Or whether or not we can make other people smile. I'm trying to be less negative. I've also realized that I should have a dream to pursue like you do. I think people who have something to work toward are more fulfilled. Yet here I am, living an empty life without a dream.
That still sounds kind of negative to me. What does being fulfilled even mean here, anyway? Are you saying that people without dreams live empty lives? I don't agree with that. When I was a kid, I was too busy worrying about my next meal to have a dream. Was my life empty then?
That's not what I mean at all. I just don't know... I don't know how to find my dream.
Hey, chin up. Maybe I can help. I'm sure we can come up with something for you in no time if we put our heads together.
You'll help me?
Absolutely. Unless, you don't want me to, of course.
No, I would appreciate that. I want to find something worth working toward. Together, with you, and with my head held high.
That was less raunchy than I thought it would be. Alright, we don't have too terribly much more, because they thin themselves down as we go.
Annie, do you have a moment?
Is this about what happened when we were shopping? If so, it's fine. Don't
5
worry about
years
it.
ago.
Not so fast. I haven't properly apologized yet. So, I'm sorry. I got scared. Imagine if something bad happened to you because of me.
Mercy.
You would have just run away if you were on your own, wouldn't you? Instead, you acted defensively because I was there. I dragged you down.
Mercy, you're upsetting me. How dare you say that you dragged me down? You know why I was acting so recklessly? Because I wanted to protect my best friend in the whole world.
Annie.
Do you remember when we first enrolled at the academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. But because you were there, I didn't lose hope. So, don't say stupid things about how you dragged me down or how you don't deserve things.
Thank you for saying that. And again, I'm sorry. You're just so important to me. I know I could never find another friend like you. You've stayed by my side through thick and thin. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me.
Mercy, can we be friends again?
Of course, Annie. Friends forever.
Good. I don't know what I would have done if we hadn't found a way to make up.
I'm sorry. I should have said something sooner.
No, I'm the one who should have stopped being so stubborn and said something. You know, now that everything's as it should be, I'm suddenly starving.
By that logic.
That's just like you. Come, let's go for tea.
Ooh, let's! And we should have some Mercy-baked sweets on the side. I think I love you more than just about anything in the world.
You do? Oh, Annie, you're too sweet.
Not as sweet as your baking. I love your baking more than anything in the world, too. Other than you.
That's pretty raunchy.
Well, I'm always happy to bake for you, Annie.
I'm so happy to have you bake, back.
Oh, I'm saving this one for last. No, I'm saving that one for last.
Hello, Father. May I have a moment?
Of course.
I read all your letters. You never stopped writing them, did you? My birthday, Mother's birthday, every possible occasion, without fail.
Yes.
So why didn't you send any of them? If you had sent even one, we would have...
Each time I thought to send one, I could not do so. Such behavior belittled my penance. Time passed, and with it my feelings of guilt toward you and your mother grew. Even though I wrote the letters, I could not send them.
I would always talk about it with Mother. If only he'd write us at least once, we'd say. We waited and waited. All those long years.
I am sorry.
I'm tired of hearing it, so just stop. Your apologies change nothing. Send those letters to Mother. She'll be happy to hear from you.
I cannot.
In that case, why don't I send them?
I have given them to you. They are yours to do with as you wish.
He went to the
Right
gas
then.
station.
I'll send them. You don't get to take it back afterwards. Father, you should know that they made me happy.
Happy?
Knowing that you were thinking of us all along. We were worried about you, Mother and I. Neither of us ever came out and said it, but we thought maybe you hated us. Were trying to forget all about us.
Never. I swear it on His late Majesty and on my homeland.
I see. All right, then swear. Swear that someday, when this war is over, you'll come back to us.
I hear you, Annette. I will return without fail.
No matter what. That's a promise you just made. If you break it, I'll never speak to you again.
Yes, I promise.
Great. Now I'm positively elated. I can't wait until we're all a family again.
I look forward to it, Annette. More than anything.
Did Bernie not have any S ranks? Oh, or A ranks? She doesn't really have any good options though, because she doesn't belong to this house. Alright, last one.
Flame.
Here to pester me, brother?
No, I think I'm the one who ought to be pestered.
Regardless of what I say to you, it is not as though it has any effect in reducing your worry over me.
That is true. No matter where you are, and no matter what you're doing, I will always worry. But that's only because I treasure you so very much. Please understand, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Of that I am well aware. I am touched that you care so deeply. When I think of it, it is my own fault that you have become so overprotective.
Oh, fine, don't say that.
I cannot blame you.
No, the fault is entirely mine. You were still so young. I placed far too much strain on you, and our lack of resources was no excuse. Worse, I failed to watch you during the battle. Your mother, too. We lost her because of me. Afterward, it broke my heart to see how much you would need to rest just to survive. I swore that I would dedicate every moment remaining in my life to your protection.
Ever since then, I have been afraid of falling asleep. My fear of sleeping is outmatched only by my fear of spending my life alone. Even if it cannot last, I want to live among my peers as one of them, as an ordinary person. Similar to how you and Mother coexisted with your own comrades back then, fighting side by side.
Quite right. I know you must leave the nest someday. No matter how many ages our lives may span, I know that's the way of it.
Father...
Don't.
Nobody is listening, Father. Let me address you as such just this once. I have valued the quiet days you and I have spent alone together, but I am no longer a child. Just as you and Mother met one another, and eventually I was brought into the world...
Holy shit, he's her dad?
I know. Please, no more. No matter what happens, you are my daughter. It gives me great joy to see you grow. But please, at least until this war is over, let me continue to worry. You're the most precious person in my life. I can't bear the thought of losing you.
It seems I have no choice in the matter. I shall allow you to worry about me enough for yourself and Mother both. But only that much and no more, my dear Father Keyhole.
Thank you, Setheline.
Interesting. So, do they just keep getting reborn into people over and over? As, like, previous gods? Not gods, but, like, heroes, I guess. Off we go. They just old as fuck? Oh, shit. Kill the bug. So, that's actually... So, he actually is the keyhole person in the story from Bernie, I guess. Or Bernie was able to somehow figure it out. Interesting. Yo, that's a... What a twist.
The Kingdom Army, having gathered new troops and significant strength, commences its march towards the imperial capital of Enbar.
What a shitty map.
In response to their movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, to the front lines to meet the Kingdom Army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets.
Alright, we gotta flame kill a boss again. Although, I think I want Dimitri to kill Edelgard. Hey, remember the other battle when I couldn't find Dimitri? Yeah, she's probably not here, but like when I do get to the fight with Edelgard, I will. I plan to kill her with Dimitri. Yeah, because this is a mage, so it's gotta be Hubert. Yep, it's him. So I'm next to a chest over here, and there's a chest right here. Interesting that they'd still put chests out in this battle. So there's a chest right... I already lost it. Right here. And there's one by my forces over here already. Where is it? Right here. So how do I want to order? Flame and a net should be on opposite sides, because I shouldn't have the two carries right next to each other. I also should change my units. Yeah, I know this split. Now, Luis, get out of the fight. You need to go with your son. So, there we go. That's everybody. We had a perfect number of units for all these battles. Like, we had 2 substitutes for when we deploy 11 and 12 units, which is great. Okay. Dimitri's on the other side, right? Okay, he's there. I actually might fight out this battle normally, just because we're towards the end of the game. Oh, we need someone else. No, this should be good. We have a tank. We don't have a healer. Marianne goes over here as a healer. We're gonna replace. That should even out the amount of power on both sides. You're up front. You can gambit. You can gambit. You can double turn. Oh, there we go.
Gates to the Imperial capital have been broken. All troops, storm in! The Emperor is within reach!
Imperial troops are dug in across the city. Let's cut through them and carve a route to the palace.
The Savior King arrives, hands red with blood. Let's give him a royal welcome.
Artillery! Once the enemy is in range, fire at will! Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Keep your focus and hold steady until they arrive.
So you're telling me
I'd be honored.
I should just go bomb rush that artillery plane if I can.
Thank you.
The one guy that
Onward.
got this.
I do this for all of us.
Oh, I really don't want to waste that. I have a chance of critting. Or, like I'm saying here, just not even bother with that dude.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Is that actually 11 movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. This'll work.
Prepare yourself! Child's play.
I'll try harder too.
At your service.
Scientist is like, what is my daughter getting into?
Ever so grateful.
You are dead to me.
Stand aside!
40 times 4.
I cannot lose!
A bit disappointing.
So they've stopped our reinforcements. We will need to thin their numbers as well, or else. If House Varley's troops arrive in time, we may be able to flank the Kingdom's army.
Someone sounds desperate.
What's my strategy?
Is it worth attacking you?
Shall we?
Maybe I'll do this. Ooh. Maybe I won't. Baloney. Thunder? Fire. Baloney it is. Oh, hold on. I need to crit anyway, so. Guard one side of her. Actually, you can kill him now, I think.
Guess I have no choice.
Yeah.
Never let your guard down. Guess I've got that down.
Oh, I forgot to equip their abilities.
I'm impressed.
It's fine.
I am prepared.
I should do this, right?
Pathetic. I will break you.
Don't want to imagine meeting to do on the street, and he's like, you just take a swing at him. He's like, pathetic, and then like, I will break you. She settled the fuck down.
My orders?
I can't open the chest? What do I have? What do you have? Can I give you a key? That sucks.
I'll do my best.
Oh good, that was worth it. Hey, you know what? We're not even gonna waste a turn for that.
Now there's a way forward.
Yeah, a big giant black man just comes up to you.
Ready when you are.
Oh, can't hit him.
My orders?
What are your combat arts? None. Solid. Okay. I actually like Leonie. If I didn't have all the other women, I'd probably use her more. Is there a bow person up here? There's not, just artillery. That's fine. She's not gonna get hit. Oh boy. I might. I haven't decided yet. I'm probably not gonna play this for a while as I complete all the other games. And then I'll decide later. It's an extendo
My
stick.
duty is your death.
Leave it to me.
Do I want to do that?
I'm your girl.
Let's do this. Otherwise, I think I might New Game Plus on hard. It's obviously not going to be the same as New Game on hard.
If you must.
I'm most likely will do classic when I get to the other playthroughs. Oh, she got hit.
I will destroy you.
I like having the tactical advantage of being able to throw my people under the bus. Ingrid's very close to dying already because of that goddamn artillery. It's 0% chance to hit and you're still going for it. Oh, she died.
Pathetic. Captain Gerald would be ashamed.
Is she dead or did she retreat? I'm assuming she retreated. Because it's not the final battle. Because the music would like stop if she died, I'm guessing.
Child's play.
Yeah, I like the kicking too. That's why I took her off the Heavy Knight, because she can kick him now.
Your end has come.
You dare attack me?
I had to protect my friends.
You must die.
Yeah. Oh.
Trying to shadow roll me? Uh-oh. Ash is
War
right
is
there.
for the wealthy. We don't even have enough to eat. I'm sure the goddess won't punish us for a little bit of thievery here and there.
Alright, I actually want to deal with this situation over here first.
The situation is dire.
Do you know what a dire situation is? I don't even need to get that close. That's a risky business. He's gonna do 45 to me? I might as well just send someone else in. What's his goddamn range? Jesus. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Would it be the same as just attacking straight up? He can't counterattack me here, so this is probably worth it. Or she, I guess.
I shall not stray.
If I can kill the other archer, she'll be safe. I can't get to... Oh, there's 2 archers there. 3 archers. No, I believe in her. We're gonna make it work.
I'd be honored.
0 damage. Good. I'm wanting to take out that archer over there. How far can Flame go?
At your
Said this can go
service.
here, which means Flame can stay in here, but I don't have anyone that can move and boost them. I may have overcommitted her, but I really wanted that archer dead.
I am prepared.
Oh, I don't even get to kill him in 1 hit.
You saved me.
Oh, that'll work.
More proof of my loyalty. The better to serve his...
I can't imagine how hard this fight was on hard.
I'm nobody's fool.
Okay, what is this situation like?
I do this for all of us.
Oh, I assume, yeah, that... obviously you probably didn't do this fight, but... I was hoping she would crit and save one. That's okay.
A little scratch won't stop me. Seems like I've really made this my own.
I'm thinking, I don't know, should I play the Golden Deer next, or should I do, Red House? Well, might as well just kill him. Because you and Zach are both playing Golden Deer, or you already played Golden Deer.
What's my strategy?
Okay, who's the most threatening person? Is it you? Yeah, you probably would have all done before done.
Had I room to grow?
Alright, let's see if Ingrid dies. If she dies, I think we'll be fine. Thanks for the health back. Just attack me head on. Come on. What are you doing?
Too slow.
I have another one. That weapon is really good.
Next try.
This weapon is really good.
My duty is your death.
So the good thing is, if she actually takes the hit, she'll probably go under 25% health, which means her raging goes through the roof.
What's next?
Why are you shooting Marianne? What did she do to you? God, that artillery did 36 damage though, if it would have hit.
Too slow.
Dimitri's evasion's through the roof. She doesn't know how to use magic, so it can't be a beam attack.
Too slow.
You son of a bitch.
I must pull back.
That's fine. That was just enough damage to kill her.
Next try.
That's fine. I'd rather have Ingrid alive than Mercedes right now.
It is done. Onward.
Dark spikes.
Too slow.
Dodge everything. Okay, well she can't get hit again at this point. Just run away from that dude. You got no business with him.
I'll try.
Oh, I could. I'm just kind of like wiping out everyone as I move up, because I feel like that's gonna be fun. I really want to kill this bird. Oh damn, her movement just a little bit further. He does a lot of damage.
Let's see you dodge this! On to the next battle.
If you're sure.
Oh, I'm sure. You'll be fine. You know what? I'm so sure. I'm not that sure.
Yeah! Oh!
Can't afford to lose.
I'll protect everyone.
Except for Mercedes, who's down dead. And Leone.
Maybe I'm not a total waste.
I feel weak.
I'll end this quickly.
Yeah, Dudu is, he's not fucking around.
I aim for greatness.
That's not a magic in like 2 shots, but he does not fuck around. I hang out like right here. I actually trust that Ingrid will be fine.
Yeah! Wow, thanks.
Unfortunately, Dudu is slow as fuck. I might just mount him up on that turret and just fire away. Speaking of which. I mean, they're not really doing anything. This guy's sort of in the way. He's targeting Hilda. Hilda's already gone. Alright, we'll just kill him. He did do me a lot of damage. Unless I... No, that's still a lot of damage. Oh, is this thing effective against horses? Let's see.
It's over.
Doesn't matter, I couldn't anyway.
It won't be in vain.
That armor looks slick.
I'm stronger than before.
I am so impressed.
That sounds sarcastic. Where's your broken shield? Right here? Alright, I trust you guys can hold. I'm sending flame up. Where's the chest? Right here. I guess Flame can go get the chest. Because Ingrid's gonna be busy fighting. Oh, they heal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's better. I still have my super dancers I need to use.
Don't think so.
Did he just reduce the damage? Because it looked like he should have blocked that, but he didn't. He just got there a little too late. God, that kick is so good.
Saw it coming.
He's literally right in front of you once he saw it coming. 4% chance to hit me.
Too slow.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, they're just spawning out of the ass, so... Who was over here? I saw someone. Petra. So does Zoltan. I don't care. Yeah, they didn't attack Ingrid because they are not gonna hit her, so that's fine. What can you do from this turret? Oh, that's AoE too. Dude's like, I did it.
I'm your girl.
Alright, you need to get out of my way. We're gonna Excalibur, you dumbass. I really don't want to kill Petro, so I might just work around here.
This is for the best, right?
I won't stop here. Even the smallest step matters.
Oh, he has a positive outlook for that one. Get out of her way. She's got places to go.
My duty is your death.
Ingrid could just get the chest now at this point. Yeah, Ingrid is fucking amazing. Ow, Shadow Realm.
Yes, I've got you.
I like how the
Bird
horse
is
spins.
unstoppable.
And has a beard. Alright, Ash, you need to hide in the fucking grass or you're gonna have a bad time. Also. Let's get these people moving.
Well done.
Let's think about this.
The Gambit technically didn't target her specifically, I don't think. Maybe it did. Because she's at 1 and Gambits can't kill. Unless they are like a specific target. I'm not sure how monsters work exactly. But yeah, I don't think she should be alive. Oh, let's hold the line here. I feel like she should have died, but I don't know why she didn't. No, I feel like I've died to monster games before. But I think I had to be targeted specifically. And I think the monster targeted Justin, which means that she wasn't the main target, so it didn't kill her. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, other than it did exactly enough to not kill her. Oh, you pussy, come fight me. She blocked me with her gauntlets. Fire from all sides.
won't falter. I'll keep moving forward.
Oh, now he's getting a stat boost he could have used a while ago. What gambit do I have equipped for her? Yeah, that looks good.
I've got it.
Damn it! You know what? I don't want to miss that.
I do this for all of us.
I feel weak.
You're fine. I got a bow or something. You know what? I'm gonna bait this guy into attacking me.
I'm your girl.
That'd be funny if he was like, yeah, I'd do great. Am I a joke to you?
Leave it to me.
I'll do my best.
Alright, good thing I brought 2 healers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you not snore so loud? Jesus Christ.
I am prepared.
I'd be honored.
Hunter's volley. An attack that strikes twice. Did not know I had something like that. Oh, that's cool.
It was the only way. I just eked by.
Oh, he didn't say he's a joke anymore. He only got 2.
What's my strategy?
Oh, he turned. Why would he turn? Oh, it's got full shields again. Fuck, that's fine. You know what? Not my business anymore. You got this. You got this, Ash. Oh, I can't even go that far. My horse doesn't even help. The center guy. That actually ruins my plan.
Growing stronger suits me.
I did not mean to crit the man. Yeah, apparently I can crit on those. Did not know that. Good to know now.
Pretty good, huh?
Magic stop S.
I'm glad I'm getting better.
I want to equip that as soon as possible.
Onward.
I'm coming right for you, Pubert.
Let's think about this.
You should hide in the grass. What is that for? I want to know what that's for. Most of them upstairs have been snoring really loudly. That's fine. She's done. That's okay.
I clearly tried too hard. I'll just go rest up or something. Oh.
Oh, she actually hit me. That's because she is old. You just don't know it. Oh, Ash, you're on fire. Did she not get attacked? That's really funny. Nobody wants to mess with her.
You took me lightly.
I don't think anyone has a movement gambit over here. So I don't think I can. Just gonna make our way around. A couple more turns she'll be there. I can gambit Bernie. No, I can't. She's gone.
I need to slow down.
No, just drink this. And hang out. I got places to go. I know I could have cantrowed, but I'm not too worried about that at all. I can heal him. Yeah, Ash needs the healing. I don't think he's gonna get... Oh, I suppose he'll get attacked from this thing. But it might explode. It's looking like it's gonna explode. Oh, Petra. I gotta go. We're not dealing with you today. Dimitri's gonna go hang out over here and see if he can bait some attacks. Actually, should be fast enough to go through here. Oh, no, Petra, don't do it. Dark Souls. Ash is holding the line for that little bush.
Still here.
Oh, just attack me. Ingrid is so strong right now that she just can't be touched. I like how he just like waved the arrow around and then put it in the shot. You got it. I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of the way. Yeah, they have a 0% chance to hit her. That's probably why they're not attempting to attack her.
I shall not stray. For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
Gonna hang out right here. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I could've just walked around her.
Stay alive, Bernie. Bernie's unstoppable.
I'll just wait here. I'm gonna get a front row seat to the reckoning. Ash is still alive.
I'm getting closer to my goals.
Also, on my joke here. No, you stay alive in that bush. Oh, Petra turned around. That's not good.
Just our luck. There's nothing here for us.
Sure, I guess I want to leave.
It's almost a shame to kill you. Not even death will make you consequential.
Can he hit me? Oh, he can.
I must retreat. I wish you luck with the battle ahead.
It was a bait. Yeah, we all know what's gonna happen. He's on. Oh, well, he's still on fire. Just let me go punch Pubert. Damn. Your chances of death? Basically 100%.
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
You couldn't fight Petra. Oh, I didn't level up on his body.
It's over. The way to the palace is clear. Let's move!
One more battle. Oh, because Ingrid's dead. Oh, in case you didn't know how to use the move it command in this game, here's a tip.
Send your platoons to capture Enbar. There is to be no needless killing or pillaging. Understand?
Yes, Your Highness.
Edelgard awaits us. We will advance our main forces straight to the palace.
We can win it.
It is still early, Professor. We are up against Edelgard herself now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We will advance our troops and confront her. We must strike down the Emperor and end this war.
My life is yours, Your Highness.
Let's win this and go back home in victory. I'll do the very best I can.
On my honor as a knight, I will not lose.
I know the goddess is watching over us.
It's me.
Let's be sure to return home safely. All of us.
As a citizen of Fargus, I will fight with everything I have.
Is this what a do-or-die situation looks like? You would best give it your all too, General.
Go and win. Be the boar that you are. And don't you dare look back.
Everybody like that.
Yes. I will... No. We will win this. Together. Everyone, move out!
The time has nearly come.
Yes, the anomaly should present itself shortly. However...
There's no reason to fret. Besides, it's far too late to second guess. Now, assume your position. I can't promise your safety if you remain here.
Very well.
This pain is nothing compared to what I have already suffered.
Oh. Hey, you should not do that. As long as you die to punches, that's all I care about. Shoot the red glowing circles on her to show her weak spot. Valkyria Chronicles.
Part 2.
Oh yeah, Dimitri.
Azure
I will be
Moon.
killing you with Dimitri.
Verdant Rain Moon. Oath of the Dagger. After storming the streets of Enbar and bringing Imperial forces to their knees, the Kingdom army surrounds the Imperial Palace. But the enemy that awaits them there is not the Edelgard they once knew.
It was Crymeria. Crymoria. Fishing, if you want to fish. These tooltips are coming in at the best time.
We have annihilated Enbar's army. If we strike her down now, this war will finally be over. I imagine she intends to keep fighting until the bitter end. If this is the end she has chosen, it is my responsibility to see it through with her. Isn't that so, Emperor of Adrestia? We have no choice but to destroy each other. Such is the destiny we were born to. That is why I will now rise up to answer her iron will with the bite of my lance.
I will protect you at all costs. We will both live to see tomorrow, Your Majesty.
If the king falls here, that would mean my father's and brother's deaths were in vain.
For Lenato, Kristoff, everyone, I will not lose.
Well, if I were to die now, I'd have a lot to explain to my brother.
All will be okay. I know we can win.
I won't falter, no matter who we're facing.
Where's
For
Flame?
all those who have lost their lives in this war, we cannot lose.
Where's the hell's Flame? She's with my class.
It is time. Onward to our final battle.
They are here, but my progress cannot be stopped, no matter how many people try. The war's end will spell destruction for one of us. There can only be one.
She's in some of the cutscenes. Because I was curious because of that specific reason. Like, if she's in every class, why do they include her in some of the cutscenes from earlier? I think it was prior to the 5 years, though. So I don't know if something jank happens in the other storylines. Because she was definitely in the cutscene before the Battle of the Lion and Eagle. Never recruiting Cyril. I'm recruiting all the other people at the monastery but Cyril, because fuck Cyril. Why are there chests here? Do I even care? I don't think I care. Crest of Flames power. Restores HP every turn, raises evasion, defense, and resistance for non-flyers. What if I make her fly? Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Alright, I'll give Dimitri a try, and if he can't kill her, then Flame is gonna have to do the job. You can go down the middle, so I'm not worried about boosting you. Actually, you know what? Oh, this music's good. I like this music. Hilda, how good are you with battalions? You can't take Mary Ann's? You son of a bitch. Leona, can you take Mary Ann's? You can't either. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Leona, you're on a horse. Take Ash's. Ash. Take Mary Ann's. Mary Ann. I need a magic booster. I can't equip that one. Sure. Oh, okay, I'll do that then. How many chest keys? Is it this one? Okay. Where's my sword? Almond spears. That's why. Give me the Thunderbrand back. I should be fine without a sword. Yeah. I'd say let's rearrange a bit more. You're gonna stride. You're now on the offensive. You are gonna stride as well. You're on turbo offensives. I like this lineup. Oh, Thunderbrand is a Catherine's sword. Hold on. Let me forget about the sword of the creator for a second. Oh, I'm gonna put that away. That never happened. So strategy is to, I guess, just stride here and stride here. We're gonna have Flame hold this. No, I guess Flame's gonna go on ahead. Any archers in the middle? No, so Ingrid's gonna have a field day. There's an archer here, and a bunch of mages. Oh. Let's figure it out as we go.
Edelgard must be in the throne room. I would love nothing more than to charge in and settle this once and for all. But we must be mindful of the surrounding forces.
Strange. The mages don't seem to be wearing their usual Imperial uniforms.
We cannot allow our grand ambition to be stopped by these beasts.
Are you talking to me, or...?
I'd be honored.
Could I get away with just striding right here? How far can Flame go? No, I need to stride Flame. I'm gonna have to double stride, but that's fine.
Thank you.
My orders?
Just move up, I guess. Get ready for your next stride. I'm worried that the beast is gonna... No, they don't gambit the first turn they attack, so this should be fine.
I can hear voices from the lower levels. Could it be enemy reinforcements?
Maybe if we take control of those stairwells now, we can prevent reinforcements.
Child's play.
Ready when you are.
Oh. Can I not fly over this wall? Interesting. Also, I didn't repair her weapon. I think we have enough uses though. We should be okay.
I shall not stray.
I'll do my best.
Marianne, you're gonna plug this hole.
Now there's a way forward.
And then Doo-Doo, you're gonna plug this hole. kill him.
I'm your girl. I won't back down.
Kill him.
I'm nobody's fool.
At your service.
Aw, offensive mercy. I'll make it go second, maybe. Maybe I need to have you do something
Leave it to
else.
me.
You can't attack anyone?
I do this for all of us.
I can make this work. I can't.
Shall we?
Or, hold on. Bernie can go. Okay. Well, how far can I go? You know what? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna worry about the mage. I'm gonna kill this guy.
I'll be home again soon.
There's naked guys in the throne room. Remove them.
Bernie's just no good.
What's my strategy?
So I want to actually gambit. Because I know if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it ever. So I might as well just do it now. Who is a threat? You are.
Saw coming. Hate me if you must.
At least I had a second attack.
That worked out.
Hello. Oh, I was not expecting to take that hit. That's okay.
Bernie's unstoppable.
So we help Bernie for... I don't want Bernie getting hit by 2 melees. So we're actually gonna kill this dude. If I crit, I don't kill him. Oh, I do kill him on the first crit.
I'll end this quickly.
50-50.
It is done. Onward.
Block her back. Yeah. Take a shot from the axe dude, maybe?
You shall be obliterated.
Yo, I don't like
I
that.
will take you out so fast you will not have a chance to lament.
Bernie, no.
Too slow.
You got him.
come from? If we do not find out, we have no chance of avoiding it.
We have 100% chance to avoid it.
Danger. Advance with caution.
That's really funny. Oh, we can't avoid this one though. Oh yeah, we can.
We will return this world to mortal hands. May that filthy race of beasts wither and die.
Watch and learn.
He did a lot of damage to do.
Here is something to believe in. Another victory.
Hell to no. Just dodge one more. Okay. I should have taken out the brawlers because I forgot the attack 4 times. Zelda's taking a shot. I guess he gets to attack me twice first, that's okay.
I clearly tried too hard.
God, those gauntlets.
Can't afford to lose.
Can you imagine brave fucking gauntlets attacking 4 times first?
Pathetic. Ineffective.
I should have put him in a bush. Oh, he's in a bush.
Weak. Pathetic.
I just need Mercy to live. There's one person over there that can attack Mercy. Will they? Who knows? He is dead.
Weak.
He is so dead. And he guarded it for 1 damage too.
His Highness saved my life. I won't waste it.
I took 80 damage from that magic attack. That's some bullshit. Oh, it could have been 60, yeah, because I took some damage prior. Oh, I took 60 damage prior. I thought he had like 80 something fucking health.
My blood compels me. This is for the best, right?
Oh, all that matters is he's dead. Ooh, don't hit. Okay, that's a problem.
I'll only slow you down. Go on without me.
This is a challenging fight. Oh, I lost my healer too. We're going for it.
I must go back.
Okay, you did exactly enough damage. That's bullshit.
I'm sorry. I'm just not good enough.
Everyone's dying. How are they so accurate? I know it's a meteor, but still. Holy fuck. Alright, I might start this battle over. Think of a different strategy. Because good god, there's still a lot of people left. Yep. Let's start this over. Well, the dude going to the right side because of the mage was a bad idea. But he can't go to the left side either, so I guess he has to go down the middle. Why are you still telling me about fishing? Can all those mages use meteor? Cause goddamn, they had no plans of missing. Nope, that's not right. Are all their weapons so good? Yes. Actually, let's take this time to repair Ingrid's. I cannot repair it. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were gonna hit that hard. Because they hit really fucking hard. I can clear out this room fairly easily, I think. Whatever this asshole's about over here. Granted, they are level 42, and Flame's only 47. Alright, the plan is we're gonna bum rush that room. And then the sides, I guess? Maybe I don't care about the middle this time. We're gonna invest heavily on the left side. Yeah, we'll run like that.
Edelgard, I would love
Mysterious butthole guy.
Strange.
We cannot allow our...
Why is that dude all like right there?
My orders? Onward.
So fortunately, I don't need to gambit this side, which is really good.
Child's play.
And then I can save it for the next turn to move up aggressively.
They say experience feeds growth.
Yeah, if you're ancient.
I'm your girl.
Can't afford to lose.
I do this for all of us.
Let's make sure to try to clear everyone out as much as we can. Except that person's going to do a lot of damage. Can't hit them either. I can gambit from here? Oh, well, that works for me.
Let's shake things up.
Oh, that'd be cool if Claude showed up. Or did you again?
At your service.
The best thing to do would be to dance Flame.
I don't know.
I'm assuming he can't get... Oh, he can. Well... Let's find out what's gonna happen.
I cannot lose. You make me feel safe.
What's my strategy?
Yeah, the flame, but the mage can still attack Bernie, and I was afraid of Bernie taking a hit. Oh, I don't have a movement boost. Alright, come dance. So I was wrong. You can double dance, which is really good.
It must be done. Child's play.
Haven't withered away just yet.
After all these years.
Leave it to me.
Can I get to...
Ready when you
I
are.
can. I need you to die right now.
We will return this. May that filth. A curse upon those damned beasts.
But you attacked me.
Effort truly does pay off in the end.
Too bad I can't equip it.
Myson! Everyone retreat! We cannot sacrifice our goal!
The mages are retreating. So, they weren't Imperial troops after all.
Good job, Ingrid.
I suppose it's no use trying to think things through. All that's left is to move forward.
Ingrid, you did good. Also, these are walls. It would make sense why I can't go through them. Actually...
I'll do my best.
Do I have extended black magic range?
I am prepared.
I feel like a good old gambit here.
I'll back you up.
Let's do it. Now.
Naked dudes, go. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Should have just hit a... Never mind.
I won't be deterred.
That's a lot of damage. There's a chance of hitting me really hard. So I'm gonna stand over here. Oh, that's good. I don't know what type she is. Fortunately, it won't AoE everyone because it's just its first attack. Hegemon Husk. She's a beast.
I'd be honored.
Surprise attack coming from above, bitch.
I can't lose! I won't falter.
Shall we?
I guess you can just go here and hang out. Alright, this turn will hopefully be better. Are you hucking balls at me?
No.
We're in danger.
Nice try. Too slow.
She's trying to punch a
I
horse.
can do no less.
I love crits because they save me durability. What to set this dodge at the end? Alright, this is going way better.
I'm getting closer to my goals.
Oh, I gambited him. That's why he's attacking me. don't like that guy. That guy needs to die. She doesn't care. Alright, well Ash doesn't have a bush to hide in, so I don't know how well he can hold the line here. But, if he just kind of like skirts around...
I've got you.
He's gonna run in circles around the middle and have them chase him.
I'm still here.
Oh, it has 80 HP. I'm going for the chance of crit though. Didn't get it. That's okay. Oh, I should have used her to gambit. That's okay. Can you not have advantage? Oh, I'll check a science.
Not quite what.
Yeah, I don't see anything special with it. It's okay. Do I dare attack? That's a risky bee. Actually, no, that's fine.
Let's turn the tables.
Assist. You can attack her, but she's in a bush, so I think that'll be fine. So, we're gonna progress. Okay, what's the plan over here? Do you have a gambit? Do. Pretty big one, too.
Are you ready?
I'm not too worried about the melee dudes. I'm gonna keep pushing forward as best I can. Okay. Well, and that can actually not move that far anyway, so...
What's next? I'll protect.
Okay. Yeah, let's just progress. Move forward, you beast. Alright, what do you got? Oh, he got hit. And she can't afford to get hit.
Hey! Your end has come!
Nearly just
I don't
enough.
expect forgiveness.
It's okay, she's in a bush. He's trying to get to Ingrid, so he has to take the long way around. Actually, you can't even get there. He doesn't know what to do because he can't get to Ingrid. Change my attention, go for you.
I cannot lose.
She is Crit City and I love it. I know. She has a name among the men, or among the army. Crit Fister. I'm gonna bank it on the fact that I'm gonna crit here. Maybe not. Maybe I won't do that. I can go here and maybe nuke this guy out of existence. I'm gonna take 8 damage, but that's not a lot. I do like how the scenery changes with what room you're in.
Scratch won't stop me.
I know it's been doing that for like all the other levels, but still. I'm gonna do this because I can just canter to the next room. We're gonna crit.
It's over.
You got it, Justin. I can always count on you.
Amazing.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I did figure that the sword had a range of 2, but I want it to be
vain.
close to the middle so I can get the most movement as possible.
I'll use this.
Still room to improve.
So steadfast.
I'm not gonna super approach hard. I'm gonna try to bait him out a little bit. Yes, I can make it to this nerd. You must die. Killer Lance? Killer Lance.
I'll end this quickly.
Get your archer looking
I
ass
aim
out of
for
here.
greatness.
Is Hild out of range? No, she's at full. Get out of here.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Ash, can you, like, kill this person? Yes. You're putting yourself at risk against the Fister, but I think you'll be fine.
It's my duty. I'll keep moving forward.
Or, change of plans. I can. Can I? I can. We'll just kill him. All together.
Goddess, forgive me. I'm really gaining.
Hell yeah, level up that battalion.
whatever it takes.
Go naked, guys. Oh, that's so cool.
I won't stop marching onward.
Alright, let's do your worst. Oh, you can attack to meet. Oh, she can actually hit him now.
So come.
But she won't. Oh, what does she do?
I'm fine.
Your funeral.
Nice try. Too slow. Not quite.
Oh, he get crit too. Got her. His whole life
My
led up to that
duty is your
moment,
death.
and he blew it.
I'll make up for the setback.
That was close.
This'll take some strategy.
Yeah, you got it. He's a tanky boy. Oh, Justin, you're gonna get hit by a meteor. Guess I'm not. Did you not send that over walls? Alright, so Annette's in a great spot for this. God, her magic rate is 4, it's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. You make me feel
Shut
safe.
the fuck up, Justin. You should die. Eloise is your dad. Moving of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could send her in. Let's see what happens to her. Obviously, she's not going by herself. She's going in by herself. Actually. Boom! Sword of the Creator through the wall. What are you gonna do about it?
I must lead them well.
Cheese them. I guess it doesn't matter which tile I take. Oh, it does a little bit. I'll take this one.
Child's play.
They got meteor bitches over here. I think Dedue's gonna be fine. I don't trust Ingrid surviving a bunch of meteors. That's not good. I mean, I guess that's a not 8 level difference there. Use magic on him? That's not looking any better. My only option is to bring Ingrid back here. Ooh, this guy's really strong, Jesus. I have a better chance of... Oh, yeah, he won't hit me. I can kill this guy, though. I can't kill this guy. Jesus, I can't kill this guy. Oh, I need to try to kill this guy, though, because if he gets a turn, he's basically going to kill someone because his hit rate is actually super high. I don't want to use a bolt axe. Maybe I'll just heal myself. Or combat art? Alright, well. I'm not worried about this guy, but he's actually gonna... Oh, he's going for Dedu. Dedu's dead. Change plans.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I can't attack anyone anyway. Or can I?
Shall we?
You don't have a game.
I'd be honored.
I got an idea. It's a dumb idea, but I got an idea.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that'll almost work. Go for the brawler? I only hit once? I want something that hits twice. 20 crit, 20 crit, 25 crit, 35 crit, 30 crit. Oh, then the Duke can kill him.
I am prepared. Luck wasn't with you.
Alright, think we're gonna be okay.
Leave it to me.
Foolish.
Let's see you dodge this.
Suck it.
It is done.
That was amazing.
I
My
need
orders?
you to body block this monster really hard right now. I could crit. Yeah, let's go for it. Uh-oh. We're fine.
Not looking good.
Ready when you are.
This is melee.
Oh, I've got you figured out.
Oh, now you crit. Getting to the throne room is gonna be difficult with all those mages. But I think with With a gambit from Ash, I can probably sneak into there quite easily.
These fools are caught up in the sacrifices at hand. We must trample the past underfoot.
Oh, they want to come and fight Flame. So she should die from this because she's being targeted. Nope, just kidding. I lied. I mean, she might take damage sometime. Oh, the Oni. That is a little unfair.
Reinforcements from the lower levels.
We can't let this fight drag on. Get control of the stairwells. Block the enemy's entry point.
I'm good.
I'm your girl.
I do this for all of us. I'll be home again soon.
Onward.
Alright, we gotta get these goddamn mages out of here.
I'm sorry. It must be done. I cannot lose.
Amazing.
What's my strategy?
At your service.
I can't dance them. I can dance in though.
So, that grotesque creature was Edelgard. If she is prepared to transform her very body to fight for this future of hers, then I have no choice but to defeat her, even if it costs me my life. We must defend the present. After all, it is all that we truly have.
Oh. I like how fast he just hit her after.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Do I dare use this? Oh, I do. I do dare. That is so fucking rude. Sure. I'm gonna just shoot everybody that walks in. Don't get hit. That is okay.
I can do no
Okay, now you want
less.
to
I shall
crit.
not stray. I feel weak.
And we're gonna heal you because I want you alive. Actually. Oh yeah, you're another meteor bitch. Okay, we're gonna heal you. I was thinking about like, just silencing them, but I think healing will be better. You have no shields. Or all your shields up. I think all your shields are up. Fuck. What do I do about you? I want to break your shield this turn. Maybe I get Dimitri to tank some of these? Or... Oh, do I have a monster killer on you? I do. Ugh. Why is it so short on damage? I guess I can't use it because it's magic. This feels like such a waste of a move. So you know what we're gonna do? We're not even gonna fight it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, they can have a wet noodle fight all they want. We're not gonna fight it. She shows some interesting positioning. Good for you to join. Oh, hold on. Can I? That's not that large of a range. Okay, I don't need to do that. Pew! That's such a dick move. This is also a dick move.
I will end this now!
I won't falter.
What a way of getting infinite EXP. I would stand right there. I don't even care.
Ready when you are.
I trust in the crit. No, I don't.
Don't be careless. Hate me if you must.
I'm not worried about the brawler attacking, so we'll kill her. Damn it, I'm trying to not get hit. And now you crit.
Took me lightly.
I expect no less.
I feel weak.
Alright, now you need to back the fuck up. Because this mage can't hit us. You know what? Wait. Increase your defense. Oh, heal does more than actual. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Child's play.
That's okay. I just want him to. He won't be able to deal enough damage because the monster heals 10 every turn.
There is always.
So we're just gonna leave that monster there to do his own thing. I can only hit him once. I'm a gambler. Oh, it damages his shield. Okay. That's okay. We're just gonna hang out. Well, I'm gonna use my range to my advantage then. I'm gonna wait here for Dimitri. doing.
I cannot lose!
I can feel it in my bone.
In my bones. Who's left? You are. My horse.
Don't try me!
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
It hurts. Better pull back, Bernie.
It's okay. You done your job. You done good. You tanked the shot for Dimitri.
Shot saw it coming.
Look at this nerd over here. What do you think you're doing? Get out of my throne room. Also, Edelgard didn't attack that turn?
If I must! Child's play.
Leave it to me.
Later, I got other things to do. Yeah, she's playing is literally just punching everyone. I don't want you to get in the way of Marianne.
Don't let your guard down.
You're fine. Convenient. Ash is just waiting for people to come up the stairs. You got me. We're gonna wait till next turn. So we can double hit her.
To be changed beyond all recognition. That is what lies at the end of the ideals you served so diligently.
Okay, I'll get you off the horse.
I have no pity for one such as you. If that is the future you hoped for, then you deserve no compassion. Too slow.
He's over here just hanging out. The monster's like, God damn it.
I am prepared.
Hello.
Saw it coming.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I should check his art. Atrocity. Alright, we got this. Fine, get in this. Bring the crew. A neck can hit her from down here. We'll see if it gets to that point. Damn it, I keep missing. Well, 56%. That would make sense to miss one of them. Can you not? Wet noodle fight. Oh, she can make it. She can't crit, but this is fine. I'm one square away from being able to attack her.
Facing you, I grow weak.
Does she actually get weaker? Oh, I got 2 turns to kill her, so... But she's in angry mode. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that. Gotta level up.
Edelgard, it is over.
We've done it. Who's MVP? Is it Flame? Of course it's Flame. Unfortunate. Oh. Okay, he didn't get hit in the heart. I thought I got hit in the heart. Holy shit, we can't lose Dimitri.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The long reign of the Adrestian Empire finally met its end when the imperial capital, the city of Enbar, collapsed. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin.
Was that Alicia?
With Fodlan united as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Archbishop Rhea, still weak from her imprisonment, stepped down from her position. the Church of Seiros began to take the needed steps to reorganize. Prince Dimitri formally ascended the throne, beginning his reign as the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, which now included former Alliance and Imperial territories.
That's Cyrus. Or Cyrus.
Texts from the time claim that the one who guided the king as he sought to create a world free from oppression became the new Archbishop of the Church of Seiros.
Buy my bread, please. Alicia's on the ground begging. Oh shit, 5-star raid. Better watch out.
There you are! Everybody's been looking for you! It must be hard being so popular. I bet it's a whole lot of work, too. If I'm being honest, I'm a little bit envious. So do I. Like I said, I'm envious. After each battle, there's always more to do. So every day is exciting in its own way. Though it's true I haven't been able to relax for a while. No matter where I go or
I might do
what
stealth this next because I'm curious.
Okay, so I finally realized why it is I feel this way. It's because I need you.
What the fuck do you mean? What are you on about?
When I'm with you, I feel like I can be myself. It's not a matter of doing my best or not doing my best. What really affects my happiness is whether I'm with you or not. Actually, I've practiced what I'm gonna say to you countless times. But of course, now that it's time to say it, I'm feeling shy. Terribly shy. You what?
Teacher gets busted for dating student.
Oh goodness, you really mean it.
I don't have a choice.
Oh,
Are we getting married?
I'm sorry. Why am I crying when I'm so happy? I've been so worried about this. I was thinking about what I'd do if
She graduated 5 years ago, but she could still be like
But then
young.
you
I don't know.
asked me. I didn't even have to ask you. I'm just so relieved.
Whoop.
I love you so very, very much. We'll be together forever and ever. I promise to make you happier than anyone's ever been. My darling.
Oh shit, Gilbert's my dad now. Oh, she's 19 at this time. I guess that's okay. 19 and a half to be exact. Alright, let's see how many Flame MVPs are showing up. There's gonna be a lot of Annette and Flame MVPs. How did you get one? Oh, here comes Flame. How did Manuela get MVP in that one? Oh, it's because I had a user over there. It was a paralog for her. God, this just shows how good Ingrid was, because I didn't baby her at all. I babied the hell out of Annette and Flame, but Ingrid was just naturally good. Okay, Annette, you need to settle this one down. Big Annette. I like how that one was 14 turns because I was trying to get the chest in the far back. Was it 7 in a row? I thought that was one breaking it. Flaying the net. Flaying a net. Flaying. Oh, Birdie's in here. Hello. Oh, there's that 1-turn battle up there and the 2-turn battle. Ten-turn final battle with Flame. Once all the fighting had come to an end, Eloise officially took up the position of Captain of the Knights of Syros. In this capacity, he was much beloved, and the Knights became more unified than ever under his command. It is said that their accomplishments during his tenure were beyond even what Gerald's troop had achieved. That's my dad! Dorothea returned to the Middlefink Opera as soon as the war was over. Thanks to her talent, the company enjoyed a resurgence in popularity that lasted well beyond the end of her own career. Once she gave up her position as a songstress, she settled down to a private life of peace and quiet. It is said that she was happily married. One battle, one victory. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared. Though she was never heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all of those who preyed upon the innocent. When Rhea reassigned her position as Archbishop and left the Church of Syros, Catherine followed. She devoted herself wholly to Rhea's protection, and the two lived a life of quiet seclusion. Though Thunderbrand remained always by her side, she came to be known by a different name, the Guardian of Xanadu. Hanneman, old as fuck! Though Fulden had changed, Hanneman's goal remained unwavering to determine the workings of the Crest and to do away with inequality caused by them. To that end, his research resulted in magical tools that could be used even without the aid of crests. This proved to be yet another worthwhile discovery by the father of Crystology. Became the father-in-law of... Gilbert returned to Ferdiad and resumed his duty as a knight, faithfully serving King Dimitri for many years. When he finally retired, it is said that he spent the rest of his days coaching the young prince in the art of combat. Also, Dimitri as a child. After the war, Hilda set politics aside and focused on what she enjoyed most, crafting fashionable accessories. Her designs quickly achieved widespread popularity. With the help of her brother, Hilda then created the first artisan academy in Poland, where she served as both professor and headmaster. Anuela left Garrickmach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There, she contributed heavily to rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills for survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. Rip. As Margrave Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of the Shreng region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, it nevertheless became customary to be cheaters, I guess? I didn't read the rest of it. As Duke Feudarius, Felix worked for years to revitalize and rebuild his territory. He became the king's right-hand man, serving as a trusted advisor on a range of subjects, especially military affairs. Later in his life, he inherited his father's nickname and was known throughout the kingdom as the Shield of Fargus, worthy successor. They only joined up with the mercenaries, formerly led by Gerald. As his greatest apprentice, she quickly took on a leadership role and eventually inherited the title of Bladebreaker. She came to be known as Gerald II. As soon as she began to resemble him in all things, including his drinking habits, she left behind many unpaid tavern tabs. Eternal loner. As soon as Bernadetta inherited House Varley from her father, she withdrew from all political discourse and focused solely on the management of her own territory. Because of this, and her penchant for spending long periods of time in hibernation, she became known throughout the house's history as Bear of Varley. 2 years after the war, Dudu and his wife Mercedes opened a school in Dusker residential district in Ferdiad. The school educated Dusker children who had never been given structured learning before in reading, writing, arithmetic, and even Dusker history. Many years later, when the Dusker people reclaimed their homeland, the people who attended this school were able to settle there and revive their old culture. Because of this, Dudu and Mercedes were forever renowned by the Dusker. When the new king was crowned in Fargus, both Ash and Ingrid left their homes to travel to Ferdiad and pledge themselves to the royal family as knights. They each swore to defend the king, come what may, no matter what the cost, and to that end they fought side by side in many battles together. They were both praised for their endless devotion and boundless courage, and their names went down in history as peerless knights. Many tales were told of their valor and how they became indispensable to each other over the years. A handful of the stories went so far as to suggest that they fell in love, became husband and wife, but this may be embellishment. It may have been embellishment. 912 battles, okay. While Flame disappeared soon after the war, Seton stayed at the monastery and worked to restore the authority of the Church of Syros. Doing it with his own strictness, he adopted a tolerant stance towards all, and he encouraged his followers to do the same. When he was satisfied that the message was received, he vanished from the monastery. Several centuries later, a man and a woman in ancient attire emerged to a fold-in that had drastically changed. When she asked the man beside her, would it be alright in this era to call him father, he said that perhaps it would be better to remain on the safe side. Dimitri assumed the throne of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and spent his life ruling justly over Poland. Several years after his coronation, he took Marianne, who he loved dearly, as his queen. Many of Dimitri's greatest achievements can be traced to wisdom provided by Marianne, who had received tutelage from her adopted father. Many years later, when Dimitri fell to illness, he clutched his queen's hand to tell Marianne. The queen's journal, uncovering after her passing, contained accounts of their time together. The last words penned, "I would not trade our time together or happiness." After becoming the new Archbishop of the Church of Syros, Justin announced his marriage to Annette. Congrats. His wife actively contributed to his endeavors, and it is said that her wisdom was heavily relied upon during the Foldin's restoration and development. Despite her lofty position, she was known to occasionally step in as a guest speaker at the Royal School of Sorcery, where she was educated in many renowned sages. Though her talents were widely respected, she was a bit accident-prone. And this is just whatever. I want to kill myself. Oh, Marianne. I think me taking Annette threw off the entire balance, because Annette and Mercedes were supposed to be together. Which then may put Dudu and Dimitri together, with then Marianne and Ash together. And then Ingrid somewhere else, but... Is that it? Are we done? Is there anything after this?
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into
And no? Okay.
the dawn.
Let's take a look at the New Game Plus before we call our last stream for a while. I think I'll probably start streaming when I move into my new place, when I'm alone. So if I continue this, you can carry your endgame data over. You retain your renown, higher battalions, and your statue levels. Use your journal to spend renown and unlock professor level support skills. And it's already 10. Yeah, I know. I'm probably not gonna play any more than this. I just want to see what this is about. If I have any Fire Emblem character amiibos, try scanning them. The amiibo gazebo. No. Alright. Well. That's it. We beat Fire Emblem. And that was fun. I enjoyed it. Sothis is sleeping happily on the throne now again. God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to beat Pokemon. Probably play some of Atelier, beat one of the Ateliers, come back to this, and then beat the other Atelier again. Because I have 2 Ateliers to play. Well, all I have to say is, Justin, thank you for supporting me for almost 3 years. It's actually been that long. What's my stream anniversary again? I have it down here somewhere. end of February. Yep. So just a couple more months, and it would have been 3 whole years. Can you believe it's been that long? Jesus. I actually streamed for that fucking long, huh? But yeah, I think towards the summer, if I move into my own place, I might start streaming again, depending on what your schedule's like once you pick up work. But yeah, Justin, you're the only one here right now because everyone got busy. But thank you so much. I value your support, and thanks for being my best mod and my only mod. Yeah, have a good night. Do you want a Zooter tomorrow? Maybe? It's Wednesday. Brian, do you have anything planned?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, if you want a Zooter tomorrow. No? You don't want to, but you will anyway? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're busy starting tomorrow. How busy are we talking?
She was celebrating Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Sounds good. I'll talk to you later then. Hopefully you're free sometime next week and we can hang out. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. It's over. It's gone. We're done. Bye-bye.